Alright, let's get to the main event of my review. AEW Revolution. Was almost not going to see the show because, like I said, my health has not been fantastic, sadly. But I was just like, you know what? This card looks great. There's a couple, matches that are like meh, but they ended up surprising. So let's get to it. Jack Swagger. Pre-show match was also Dark Order versus SCU, but Dark Order ended up getting the win. Christopher Daniels came out in a cloak, but then he was faking, so whatever. Jack Swagger versus Dustin Rhodes. Jack Swagger's theme song is fucking heat, bro. That shit was fire. I can't wait for that thing to come out. That shit was awesome. Dustin had the cool like Joker makeup. I thought it was pretty sweet. Both guys got at it fast though. This match was a lot longer than it needed to be. I already said as soon as I saw Swagger come out, I was like, okay. Sorry for calling him Swagger. It's Jake Hagar, but it's Jack Swagger to me. You know what I mean? Fucking JR called him Swagger like 3 times. I'm like, SpaghettiOs. So, Jake Hagar, he's, fucking, he should have ended his. I felt like this should have been a squash match, honestly. Like, Dustin should not be out here having, 30-minute, 20-minute matches with the younger talent. He's got to put over. He put him over at the end, but he should have just fucking get out of him. You know what I mean? So, both guys are going at it. Jack's got his wife, and every time Swagger does something cool, he goes make out with his wife. I got bad RVD flashbacks from TNA. But then Dustin kisses his wife. I thought that was really funny. Dustin kicks out of the Swagger bomb. That shit pissed me off. I'm like, what the fuck? Get out of here, Dustin. He goes for the ankle lock. Dustin squirms out of it. He ends up getting the win with a half. That Braun Strowman, that elevated triangle choke. I like that as a finish, but I felt like for Braun, that shit looks sick. Because Braun used to fucking, toss him and shake him around like a maniac. But I was just like, it looked kind of weak, Hagar doing it, but I was like, whatever. Like I said, this is a fun little match, though. I give Dustin his credit, man. You know what I mean? He keeps shocking me. And Swagger's really improved, too. His ring gear was trash, though. My boy needs to singlet back ASAP. This would have been probably my 3rd favorite match of the night. Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin. What a fucking train wreck this was. This was great. So, Sammy Guevara comes out. Darby comes out. And this motherfucker, he comes out and he doesn't even let his entrance finish. He just dive bombs Sammy Guevara. Match is going at it. These guys are going all over the place. And they're, doing nuts shit before the match even starts. Darby botches a really bad suicide dive. I felt bad for the guy. He went for a suicide dive, but his fucking feet clipped the rope. And he legit hit nothing but guardrail with his head. I was like, oh, God. Like, fucking, people were saying, like, La Parka. La Parka, too, died like that. He went for a dive and just, he clipped his feet and bam, and motherfucker broke his neck. So, Darby's got a broken neck coming, sadly. I hope it doesn't happen, but... So Darby botches the shit out of that dive. Sammy ends up taking the skateboard and just chucking it at this man's head. Sets up Darby through a table. Hits a 630 through the table to the outside. That shit was clean by fucking Sammy Guevara. Like I said, Sammy's one of my favorites. He's on my top 5 favorites. This guy is so underrated. It's fantastic. Double foot stomp on the apron. Looked like a fucking Dr. Doom foot dive. Really nice Spanish fly from the top rope by Sammy. Darby ends up, getting the comeback. Hits the coffin drop for the win. People popped hard for the coffin drop. That move is over as fuck. I'm telling you, the more I say it, the more I see it. Darby Allin reminds me of fucking Jeff Hardy back in the day, man. He's got the, the weird fucking connection with the fans. He's a weirdo. And he's got the really over move from the top rope. And he paints his face, you know what I mean? Like, he's just fucking Jeff Hardy. But, Darby's a pretty fucking cool guy. And Sammy's awesome, great. I wish Sammy would have snuck the win out. But I understand what Darby's doing. This is all leading to Jake Hagar when they're coming out at the end of this match and taking Sammy away. Because that's what I said. I found that weird that Darby isn't trying to kill Hagar. Because Hagar is the one that screwed him over with the title shot he had against Chris Jericho. But this match was fucking great. Kenny, Kenny Omega, that guy, had one of the matches of the year candidates for, on Dynamite. And guess what? He did it again by having probably one of the greatest tag team matches I've ever seen in my life. I would have to put this in my top 10. This match was insane. Young Bucks, Kenny Omega and the Hangman for the tag team titles. This match had everything. It had drama. It had fucking people going heel, not going heel. People going heel. Hangman spits at the face of Matt Jackson, and you just see the spit running down his face. That was disgusting. Hangman comes at Matt's back. The story since New Japan, they even told the story of him, with the back. He tries to put him through a table, but fucking Kenny says no. Kenny ends up getting dropped by a pile driver for a near fall. That pissed me off. I really hate when they use pile drivers as a near fall. Big botch on a German suplex. So the Golden Lovers used to have this move where Kenny used to powerbomb and chuck somebody to Kota Ibushi. Kota Ibushi would catch him in a German suplex. Hangman and Kenny have been doing that. Fucking Kenny threw, I think it was Nick Jackson, way too hard. Hangman caught him and just tombstoned this man on his head. I don't know how he didn't die. I have no idea how he didn't die. Oh my god, that was nasty. Springboard Canadian Destroyer. The Young Bucks hit the Motor City Machine Gun finish from the top. That was great. Hangman ends up using a villainous kick, as they called it. He hits Marty Scurll's moves and then hits the chicken wing. He even does the dance. People were going nuts. Indie Taker to the outside to Hangman. That takes him out. The Young Bucks hit the Golden Trigger as a disrespect to Kenny. Fucking V-Trigger Buckshot combo. Matt kicks out. Crazy. Hangman ends up hitting the One-Winged Angel. They get stopped. Hangman takes out both Young Bucks. He hits one of them with the Buckshot Lariat to the outside. Hits the other one with the Buckshot Lariat on the inside. And Hangman and Kenny retain. I was for sure thought they were going to lose. Hangman was over as fuck. Kenny was, he's always fucking Kenny Omega. The fucking Young Bucks were getting that fantastic heel heat. I was like, please let the Young Bucks turn heel after seeing this, you know what I mean? You forget how good they were as heel. I should remember from Japan, but yeah, this match was fantastic. Everyone should go out of their way to see this match. It was one of the best tag team matches I've ever seen. Definitely on my match of the year candidate for sure. Probably like number 2 or number 3 on there. It was pretty great. Like I said, I still give the edge to Oromu and Dragon Ryu Lee. That's still my match of the year. Even Moxley and Suzuki's up there, but this match is fantastic. Kenny Omega put in one of the best singles matches and best tag team matches of this company's young history. So I'm telling you, this Kenny guy is pretty good. Chris Statlander versus Nyla Rose, and this match was okay. I felt so sorry for them getting put after that tag team match. This is what happened with the rest of the pay-per-view. The rest of the pay-per-view had 5 matches left. This pay-per-view died to me after this tag team match. This tag team match was ridiculous, man. Chris Statlander actually had a fever or some cold going into this match, so I felt bad for her. Nice diving spear through the rope by Nyla Rose. That was pretty sweet. Double dive by Chris Statlander to the outside. There was a little miscommunications here and there. There was a spot where Chris Statlander went for a fucking superplex, and that did not work out so well. And then Nyla went for a beast bomb, but that didn't work out so well. But Chris ends up kicking out of the first beast bomb, but top rope beast bomb for the win. And like I said, I've been very impressed with Nyla Rose, man. She's killing it. Chris Statlander is fucking sick. I wish he would have won, but I already knew, Chris Statlander wasn't going to win. Like I said, I would build Sheeta to be the one to beat Nyla Rose, but that's just me. Cody Rhodes, the undefeated one himself, versus MJF, Maxwell Jacob Freeman. What can I say about Cody Rhodes that hasn't been said already? So let's get it out the way. Cody Rhodes got a neck tattoo. Is it stupid? Yes. The tattoo looks dope, but he shouldn't have put it on his neck. Because, Cody's got this persona. It's not even a persona. That's him in real life. He wears the suits. He's fancy as hell. He's super fucking rich. And then you just see this gigantic neck tattoo. But whatever. His life, his rule. Even his own wife doesn't like it. That should tell you something, Cody. But whatever. So Cody gets a live performance. He gets his band to perform his song. He comes out with about 55 different people. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So the match begins. Basically, Cody's in control, beating the shit out of MJF. He busts him open. MJF is bleeding. There was a cool spot where Cody... It was an OD cool spot. Cody goes all the way to the backstage and runs back out to hit a clothesline onto MJF. I thought it was funny. Cody ends up attacking Wardlow. Wardlow goes back and attacks Cody when the ref is not looking. MJF takes Cody's shoe off and ends up biting Cody's toe because, his toe was busted when he did the moonsault to Wardlow. Reverse superplex by Cody from the top rope. I love that move. It's a great fucking move. That always gets a pop out of me. MJF with a pile driver for a near fall. Cody kicks Arn Anderson in the face by mistake. And I was like, let's go. Arn Anderson's going to betray him just like he did your dad. MJF hits a low blow. MJ hits a double cross. Cody kicks out of it. Cody hits MJF with his belt. And this was fucking stupid. So Cody hits MJF with his, with the weight belt. He's got the weight belt. And he hits him with it. And the ref looks at it and he's like, okay. I'm like, all right, disqualification. Cody's emotions got the best of him. No. And then Cody looks at the ref and he tells the ref, please let me hit him one more time. And the ref is just like, okay. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I guess we're just, all right, whatever. So the ref turns around and Cody hits him with the bell again. Oh, all right, whatever. MJF, fucking spits at Cody's face with the blood. It looked great. Cody gets pissed off, hits him with the disaster kick. Crossroads number 1. Crossroads number 2. He's about to hit one more. MJF slides out, hits him in the head with the diamond ring, and gets the win. I knew Cody was not going to lose, cleanly. It was a pinfall loss, but I knew, Cody wasn't going to just lose to MJF. I'm still glad he lost because I feel like MJF needs to rub more. Like I said, Cody's little reign of terror there, being undefeated for so long, had to come to an end. So I'm glad MJF was the guy to do it. He deserves to win. He's definitely the next big up-and-coming star. And he proved he can go, man. He proved he can go. The blood was a nice touch. But I felt the finish was a little flat. I don't know if you've seen the diamond ring. It's very small. It's a nice ring. It's worth $50,000, but I wish he would have just used brass knuckles or something, more visually pleasing. Because, when he used the ring, you couldn't even see he had it on. It was so small. But that's it. I thought the match was good. I feel like Cody matches are very overbooked. But that's Cody. He's just very old school. He books just like his dad. He got a bicycle. So, my second favorite match of the night, Pac versus Orange Cassidy. This match is fantastic. Pac and Orange Cassidy have a kickoff. They're hitting each other with these devastating kicks that are not really devastating. Pac finally lets him have it, and Orange Cassidy gets pissed off. Pac with a top rope brainbuster, and Orange Cassidy loses his mind. He starts going 100 miles per hour, tornado DDTs, arm drags. He does all this shit with his hands in his pocket. He's going in. He's actually really trying. The Lucha Bros come out, and this was a really dumb spot. So I love the Lucha Bros. Phoenix is my boy. Pentagon's my boy. Pentagon's one of my favorite in the world. So the best friends are out there. The Lucha Bros come out. Phoenix runs to the rope, does a full 360 twirl, and Trent Beretta's just standing there going, all right. And he gets kicked in the head. Orange Cassidy gets distracted. Pac puts him away, taps him out to the freaking, the brutalizer. I did not expect Orange Cassidy to lose his first match. I hope that AEW sees they got something with this guy. Like, a lot of people talk shit about Orange Cassidy. Oh, he's small. He's a comedy character. This motherfucker can go. Actually, after I saw his match with David Starr, I was like, wow, Orange Cassidy is something else. This guy can go. This guy's fantastic. He plays his character perfectly. Even like Pac, when Pac was beating the shit out of him, and Orange Cassidy was trying to sneak off wins, and Orange Cassidy gave him this big ass smile. I thought that was very fantastic. But Orange Cassidy definitely proved he's here to stay. I can't wait to see like Orange Cassidy versus dude. The day they do Orange Cassidy versus Kenny Omega, match of the year. I'm telling you, get ready for it. Main event time. It is Chris Jericho versus Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley comes out from the outside. I thought it was kind of cool. Jericho gets a fucking church choir to do his intro song. Mox gets caught open the hard way. He's got a big ass gash around his eye. The whole inner circle gets kicked out. I love Jericho too. I love how he bullies the ref with his Aubrey. He smacked her on the ass and stuff, and Jericho likes pushing her around, but she always stands her ground. Sammy hits Mox with the title belt. Mox kicks out. Moxley finally shows his eye. By the way, he takes off the eye patch, and he's perfectly fine. He's been fine for a while. Death Rider, he hits it. The fucking place goes nuts. Moxley wins the AEW Championship. Yes, Jon Moxley is now IWGP US Champion and AEW World Champion. Cuts a fantastic promo after the match, and this was my favorite part. He's cutting the promo. He pauses for a second. They play the music. My boy legit goes, hey, what the fuck? The music stops. He finishes his promo, and it's just you gotta love Moxley, man. Like, what a year of difference makes. Someone put up a year ago Moxley was staring down fucking Nia Jax, and then now look at him. He's fucking top in Japan and top in AEW. I got a lot of respect for Jon Moxley, man. This guy is fantastic. But what a pay-per-view. Swagger versus Dustin, not bad. Like I said, Swagger's theme was fucking heat. Sammy Guevara and Darby was my third favorite match of the night. This match was a fucking amazing match. Young Bucks, Kenny, and Hangman. One of the matches of the year. Probably, like I said, one of the best tag team matches I've seen in like the last 5 years. It was fantastic. That I've ever seen, honestly. Chris Statlander and Nyla Rose was a little botchy, but it was okay. Cody and MJF, usual Cody Rhodes match. A lot of booking into it, but always ends up being very old school and entertaining. And I respect Cody for that. I love how his matches just feel like they're from the fucking WCW era. Pac vs. Orange Cassidy, my second favorite match of the night. Orange Cassidy opened a lot of eyes. And the main event was okay, but like I said, at the end result, I'm pretty happy with it. So that's it for me, man. I'll catch you guys next time. This was a long episode, but fucking AEW's killing it. NXT's killing it. SmackDown's trash. Raw's tolerable. Every week, I don't mind Raw. We're on the road to Elimination Chamber next. You know what I mean? Also, AEW announced Blood and Guts, which they're doing War Games, but they're not calling it War Games. Apparently, well, Cody was supposed to call it the Match Beyond, because before War Games actually used to be called that, but apparently as Cody called the Blood and Guts match. It was funny because when Tony Khan was doing the interview, they kept saying it's like War Games, and he's like, no, we don't speak of War Games. I'm just like, okay. So a lot of stuff to look forward to. That's around March, around the end of March, so I'm looking very forward to that. Because I love how they're just ribbing Vince McMahon by calling it Blood and Guts. I think that's funny. But that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time, UUSK92. Follow me on everything. UUSK92 for the fan page on Facebook. BKDragon92 at yahoo.com if you want to send me a wrestling question. And like I said, I apologize that the podcast is very inconsistent. Like I said, my health is very, very bad. It's declining, but I like getting these things out there. I like speaking my mind, and I like talking about wrestling. So that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.